What's going on, guys? F32 Mick here. Now in today's video what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys exactly how to use Bimmercode. So it's a pretty simple video, should be quick. All you'll need for this to code your car is the actual Bimmercode app. You'll need the paid service as well. I've actually got the app for free, so there's a way to actually get that. I'll show you guys in another video how to do that. What you also need as well is the Vgate OBD reader. So as usual, I'll leave a link in the description to show you exactly where I got it from and how much it was. I think it's around £10 for this one. So what I've done is I've got the Bluetooth 3.0 one. I've done my research online and a few people were saying it weren't working, but then a few people were, so I just chanced it. I've test run it already and it works perfectly fine. So I coded in like 3 things, the main one being the change of actual gong of the system. So I've changed it from the normal BMW one to the BMW iCar gong, so the ones that you'll get in the i3 and the i8. So I'll just quickly show you guys exactly what it sounds like now. There we go. Yeah, so that's exactly what it sounds like opposed to the normal one. Got a bit bored of it. But yeah, this video should be fairly sweet and simple. So yeah, I'll just jump into it. Okay, so I'm on the main page here of the Bimmercode app. Before you obviously do anything, just make sure your phone's paired with the actual OBD reader and put the reader into the OBD port. On the UK cars, it's located just above the latch that opens the actual bonnet itself. So once you've paired it and everything, just go into the app. Make sure when you're in the car, you press the ignition button once, just so it turns everything on. If you've got a car with a weak battery, I would definitely use like a trickle charger, something like that, just to make sure it doesn't shut off, because you know, if the car does shut off while coding, it can mess it up deeply. So from here, you'll just press connect, and then you'll select the car that's relevant to you. So for me, the 4 Series is already selected, so you just click OK from there. And you see it'll say connecting to adapter, and you'll see the actual adapter just flashing with blue and green lights. On here as well on the app, it'll just say it's identifying the ECUs. So I believe there's around 7 in the car. So yeah, it's just picking up everything that's going to be relevant to your car, and then you'll be able to code from there once that's done. So I'll just wait for this to get done. Okay guys, so that's now done. As you can see here, everything that's relevant to my car has popped up already. So what I'll do is I'll go into each category one by one, just showing you guys all the different things I can code on this car. The higher spec the car, the more options you'll have. So I'll just go into the first one. Once again, it'll just start reading the coding data that will identify everything on the car, and it will bring up a list of things that you can actually code within that option. So I'll just wait for this to load. And you know, if you're not a very patient person, I definitely wouldn't recommend using this app, because you do have to wait for it to actually read the stuff. Okay, so that's perfect. It's now loaded up. So this is the stuff for like all the seatbelt reminders. I'm just gonna have a quick look in here. I'll leave it on for my seat, but I'll definitely turn it off for the passenger one. You know, because the wife loves to sit there with her seatbelt off, and every minute the warning's going off. Just having a look here to see exactly which ones I'll actually mess with. So that's fine. I think that's all I'll change in this actual category. So once you've went in and picked what you want, so for example this, I just pressed active, so I'll change it from not active to active and pressed OK. From there, what you do is just press code, that's in the top right corner, and you can just read this note as well, just to make sure, and then you just click start coding. and you just go through this process. Once it's saying resetting ECU as well, for some options it would look like the car will shut off along with the iDrive screen. It's not to worry at all, it's just the ECU resetting. You'll also get some error codes as well. That's done, successfully coded. So I'll go into the second option that's available for me. This one's loading fairly quick, to be honest. That's perfect. So let me just have a look here. Air conditioning on in auto mode. That's already activated. I'll leave that on. I would have definitely ticked active for that. And I'm going to click active for this as well. I've always got it set to automatic, which is a better setting. So I'm just going to code that now. And hopefully this shouldn't be that long as well. Yes, it'll be fairly quick. And you'll get that message there if you do that. I'll do that after the video, just to make sure. So I'll come out of that now. Now the front electric module. This might take a bit of time to actually load up, because when you were on the demo mode, that was on the first page, you can see everything that you're actually able to code via this app. This had quite a few options. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this to pop up and then I'll be able to see exactly what I can code. Okay, so that's finally finished. Just have a look in here. So you can change like the settings of your ambient lighting to see how bright it is. I'll just keep that on 100%, as I do like seeing it. There we go. So with this one, what it does is the switch next to the lights on the other side of the fog lights, when you toggle it up and down, it will dim the lights if you go down, make it brighter if you go up. If I click active on this box here, like so, what will happen is whenever I'm pushing that switch up and down, it will be decoupled, so it won't be together anymore from the actual ambient lighting and the screen and the cluster as well, so all of those will be separate. So I think I'm going to code that in. Angel light brightness, I don't really think that needs changing, to be honest. I don't really use the parking lights. I wouldn't use that shut off iDrive system when the door is open, because it'd be a very annoying feature. This definitely has to be ticked as active, definitely. And I've already got that active as well. I'm just looking through these ones here. This I'm gonna tick off because it's very annoying. Like if you're opening your door and your windows are shutting, it will stop the windows from going up, so definitely turning that off. This, I think I'll turn that to 1 minute. Headlight washers, not really fussed about that, to be honest. I know it bothers a lot of people, and like if you've retrofitted like a bumper and it didn't have the holes for the washers, you definitely have to turn that off. I think I'm going to change this to 1. I hate how it squirts 2 times. there's just so much to choose from. I'm just concentrating so much. If you haven't got this option ticked here, I'll definitely recommend having it. It just looks so good at night. Side markers, a lot of US cars have that. This, I'm going to change to sensitive, definitely. So I'll just click OK on that. Unfortunately, I don't have power folding mirrors, so these will be irrelevant to me. I don't know if this will work on my car, but I'm just going to click activate. Oh no, it doesn't. So yeah, I've just read that. It's only the ones with power fold mirrors. This option's another good one as well. If you've got an automatic and you've done what I've done, where you've retrofitted the M Sport wheel with the paddles, or even if you just retrofitted like the normal wheel but with paddles, instead of going to someone and getting it done, you'll be able to do it on this app, and it's just highlighted here. So you'll definitely be able to do that. With this as well, let me have a look what you can do. So it's already at the max temperature. Yeah, they're already at their max temperatures already. And these are if like you've changed the bulbs from like normal ones to LEDs. Yeah, so I think I'm done with this category. And so what I'm just going to do is hit code. I'll just wait for that to add in the features that I've put on the car just. This looks like it's going to be fairly quick as well. If you aren't like confident with using this app, or you're like scared of messing up the car, I definitely advise going to like a professional coder. So the one that I would always use and always recommend would definitely be DD coding. So no matter where you are in the world, you'd definitely be able to use him, because he does code, he comes to you or you can go to him. Alternatively, he does remote coding as well, which is just perfect, because you can just sit in your car with your laptop and he can be wherever he wants and the car will still get coded. Okay guys, so that's just finished doing. It took absolutely forever. So yeah, that's that category down. And let me just go into the actual head unit now. So it'll read the code data. Once it's done that, I'll be able to see exactly what I can code in. And this will be specific to your head unit itself. So that if you do this, the options that you'll be seeing may be different to mine. Right, what I'm doing is code. This is a business nav what I've got. So yeah, that first box here, the acoustical lock confirmation, that's one of the options I tested out before I made this video, just to make sure the app was working. That was perfect, along with this chime as well. So the I one, as mentioned. Ringtone, I think I'll change that to the I one as well. That's fine. I also use that as well, the check daytime running lights box. I use that as an example as well before I started. With the start animation, don't know which one to go for here, either the Alpine or M. I think I'll go with the M. tire pressure control. What I've done is I've fitted some 400Ms. You'll probably see those on another video. These have got TMPSs on, so it should, in theory, work straight away if I haven't missed anything. Sports displays, I've already got those active. I'll change those to red. I think that's for the Pro Nav units, so I don't think that would work on this car as well. Yes, that's the coding in that, so I'll just code that in. Just let that do its thing. That's just shut off the head unit now, so it's just resetting the ECU. And I've just seen the M is now showing. That's perfect, that's now working. So I'll come out of that and I'll go into the instrument cluster. Okay, so for this one, digital speedo, that's definitely a must. Any car that you code in, definitely code that in. Makes it so much more easier. Data on onboard computer, not really fussed about it, I've already got it active anyway. And empty menu in board computer, that's just when it shows nothing at all. Now the start logo, there's all these options here, so like 50D, 135, 140, 235. Yeah, I think I'll just go with M Performance for that one. It may not work on this actual cluster, but I'll just check it anyway. That I'll click to active, then we can code that in. I'll just wait for that to do its thing. That's popping up with errors. Just clears the errors automatically for you. Yes, that's complete. I'm gonna go to that chassis management. So yeah, active. If you got like the active cruise control, you can set the distance. So I'll leave that. Definitely not active. And this puts sport mode, sport plus mode, sorry, on your car. So with like my car, the SE model, it didn't come with it, so it just had Eco Pro, Comfort and Sport. So you can obviously just click that and then code that in. This app's fairly simple to use once you're using like the main categories. You may have seen at the top of each category there's like an expert mode. I definitely wouldn't advise going into that unless you know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, it's just coming up with all the errors, but it'll clear those for you automatically. That's fine. I'll go into this category now. Okay, so that's finally loaded up now. So yeah, there's the expert mode I was talking about right at the top. If you toggle that on, it'll just come up with like a whole load of like coding options and writing that you wouldn't understand at all. But yeah, focusing on the main part of the app. So with the daytime running lights, I'll definitely activate those. It just makes the car stand out in the day. It's so good. Here is like the parking distance control. So you can see when you want to turn it off. think I'll push it down to that and just see what other options there are. I think I'll leave it at that. Me personally, I'd turn this on. You know, if you're just in the days you don't realise your car's rolling back, parking sensors will go off. But you know exactly what to do. Just having a quick look here. It's all voltage monitoring. It really doesn't relate to me at all. So yeah, I'll just code that in. And if for any reason anything does go wrong as well on this app, there's like a backup. It automatically takes a backup of the data on your car. So if it was to go wrong, when you click onto that main category, you'll see like a red dot. But all you'd have to do is click onto the category and you'll be able to restore the settings. So yeah, just wait for this to do its thing. And yeah, that's perfect. And lastly, the roof function. There's not much in this category really, but I'll just show you guys anyway. It's not really that important. I think it's like to do with the alarms and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll just see in just a moment. Yeah, so acoustic lock confirmation, definitely click that active. I'm not really fussed about the others. Alarm sound, change it from the USA one to the UK to Europe as well. I'll just leave it how it is and I'll just code that in. This should be fairly quick. And yeah, that's done there. So yeah, that's all the options for my car. So I'll just run through some of the options and coding that I've done and show you on the screen. Okay, so yeah, car's been coded now, and it's going to show you. So this is the acoustic locking and unlocking. And locked. There you go. It's nicely coded in. So I'll jump in the car now. I'll show you guys. So I'll put the ignition on quickly. And yeah, the main one, as I said, when my window's rolling down, I hate when I open the door and it stops. So that now just keeps going down, which is perfect. That's brilliant. I've already checked this. As I said, because the cluster needs to be updated, it didn't actually go through. With the actual screen itself, the M animation pops up straight away, so that's perfect. That works perfectly fine. I'll switch on the car. And Sport Plus is now working. So there's Sport and then Sport Plus. That's brilliant. Obviously, showed you guys this already. The gong. She's working perfectly fine. Switch that off. Let me have a look here. So settings. Yeah, I think it's a door / key. So yeah, this option here, the acoustic side lock / unlock, that box wasn't there prior to coding. So if you obviously click that box like so, you won't hear the beeps when you lock and unlock the car. So that's good to actually have. Also as well with lights, when I coded in that box there, well, that box wasn't there previously. So now when I click that off, the halos actually shut off and they will remain off. yeah, I like to keep it ticked because what's a BMW without the halos? But yeah, that's a quick overrun of the actual coding. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I said, I'll do a video showing exactly how to get Bimmercode for free as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, please like, if you want to subscribe as well, and share the video if possible, and I'll see you guys on another video.